waiting for the officials. It's going to be against Moorcroft for a false start. That'll be the third penalty against the Wolves if it's accepted. Their volunteers to come forward to act as officials. There's an official shortage in the state of Wyoming. So here's the snap. Quarterback caught behind the line of scrimmage. Coming back and doing the running as 88 Anderson. Bridger Anderson came back there. It's a 5-yard loss. Goes all the way back to the 30-yard line. So it'll be a 6-yard loss by Amende. He now will have 4 yards. Total rushing on 4 plays. So here's a big second down now. Second down and 19, or is it 21? Second down about 20, I think. And the Moorcroft quarterback takes the snap. Hand off to the first man through. Nothing doing there as the Kemmerer Rangers were right on the play. So no gain on the play. And it'll be third down, about 20 yards to go. Third and 20 for the Wolves. They're at their own 31-yard line. Hayden Amende with the quarterback, takes 2 steps back, throws downfield. It's incomplete. In and out of the hands of Jace Birch. He almost had that reception at the 50-yard line. So it'll be fourth down, and Moorcroft will have to kick the ball away. Dima Haskell comes in to do the punting chores. He's back inside the 20-yard line. 2 receivers for the Kemmerer Rangers back about the 35. So here's the snap. It's a good one. The kick is a high one, and it's going to bounce and touched. And are they going to say it was downed or touched by the Kemmerer Rangers? No, it was touched by Moorcroft. They downed it right away at the 48-yard line. So it'll be the 48-yard line in the Kemmerer territory. And it'll be first down for the Kemmerer Rangers. So that time it worked out a whole lot better. The snap was really good. It didn't fly over the head of the punter, and the punt went down to the 48-yard line. So that would have been 17-yard punt. So the Rangers come out now. One man split out wide to the right side, one man in the slot on the left. No one in the backfield, empty backfield for the quarterback, Kyle Fox. Here's the handoff. Goes to the left-hand side. Carrying the ball is Cole Rogers. And Rogers picks up a nice gain across the 50 down to the 46-yard line. So that'll be a nice gain on the play of about 7 yards. It'll be second and a long 3, maybe a 4-yard pickup needed. Nice play by Fox as he had everyone running to the right side and just handed it off to Rogers. So for Rogers, that is his second carry. And there the ball gets away, and it's covered by Moorcroft, I believe. Yes, Moorcroft recovers the fumble at the 43-yard line. So the Wolves are in good shape. the quarterback just could not handle that, so Moorcroft takes over at the 44-yard line. So Moorcroft, their best field position of the day. Let's see if they can do something with it. The Wolves come up to the line of scrimmage, dressed in their green jerseys, white pants, white numbers trimmed in black, black helmets. Here's the snap, and the handoff goes straight up the middle, maybe a yard or two. New quarterback that time was Tanner Hatling. Much smaller guy in the backfield than Amende was. So they've changed, and the carry is going to go 2 yards. So it'll be they're down to the 42-yard line. So that should be a second down and 8. Although the chains on the far side haven't moved yet. And they're not aligned up correctly with where the ball is. They're about a yard off on the far side chain gang. Okay, first game of the year. So, and we have false starts. We had a young man there, Riley DeHaven, started his move up the field before the snap, so that'll be a 5-yard penalty, and that is the 4th penalty on Moorcroft for 20 yards. So that will move the ball back to the 47-yard line on the penalty, and it'll be second down and about 14. Okay, the original quarterback is back in for Moorcroft. Here's the snap, and no gain. They read that one to a T. I apologize, that was the same quarterback. That was Tanner Hatling was the quarterback. No gain on the play. That front of that Kemmerer line is pretty large. They've got 4 linemen down front. And the Kemmerer, much smaller team physically than the Kemmerer. And those runs up the middle have not been producing any yardage. So now Tanner Hatling, the second quarterback, is back in for the Wolves. There's the snap. Takes one step back, throws it, and it is almost intercepted that time by the Rangers, Austin Rivacabada. I'm never going to get that right. What's that? Austin R. Hey, there you go. Thank you very much. That'll work. Austin R. almost had that interception. So it's an incomplete pass, and they'll have to punt again. Yeah, I'll call him Bob. Okay, Rangers are back down at the 15-yard line. There's the punt, and it is fielded at the 20-yard line. With the ball is Bryson McGill, and he cuts upfield for about 6-7 yards. And he's going to be run out right at the 30-yard line. So that's where Kemmerer will have it, at their own 30-yard line. This is their worst field position of the whole day. They've started each time inside Moorcroft territory. And now they're at their own 30. 13-0. Kemmerer over the Wolves. 5:36 to go here in the second period. And Kemmerer back not on the field yet. Here they come. I know the clock has started for the back judge there. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback is Kyle Fox, number 12. He's under center. One receiver out to the left side. Whistle, and we have a timeout called as he tried to draw the Wolves offside, but they didn't bite it. So it's a timeout on the field by the Kemmerer Rangers. And so let's take this timeout, and we'll be back in a minute. Kyle Fox takes the snap. The handoff goes to the right-hand side. A lot of running room for Logan Emery, and Emery gets close to the first down across the 40-yard line. That'll be a big game for Emery, and it goes for the first down. They're going to put the ball down at the 41-yard line, so nice gain, 11 yards on the play. Emery now has 5 carries, 19 yards on the game for the Rangers. First down, 10 yards to go. Here's the snap, goes to the right-hand side again. Carrying the football that time was Noah Parks. Parks got a little bit of yardage, looks to be about 4 yards on the play, up to the 46-yard line. We're going to give him 5 yards on the play. He has 3 carries now, 15 yards. Second down, 5 yards to go. Football in the middle of the field, clock moving, 4:44 to go until halftime. There's the handoff, goes to the second man through, and he's pulled down right away. That was Austin R. Austin R. didn't get any gain on that play, so it stays at 46. And it'll be third down, about 4 yards to go. 13-0, Kemmerer over Moorcroft. Kemmerer with the number and the size advantage. Numbers and the size advantage. There's the handoff. Goes straight up the middle, close to the first down. I think he's got the first down. That's Noah Parks. And he does lunge ahead across the 50 down to about the 48. And so that will be a nice gain on the play and another first down. So that gives Parks that 6-yard carry. And it's 1st and 10 for Kemmerer, and they've moved across the 50-yard line now. First down, 10 yards to go, 3:44 to go here until halftime. 13-0, Kemmerer with the lead. Man in motion. Handoff goes to that man, second man through. And I believe that is picking him up off. Yeah, that's Austin R. gets the carry. And he's going to get about 5 yards on the carry. So he moves it down to the 43-yard line on that 5-yard pickup. And it's now second down. And right at 5 yards to go. Hash mark near side of the field. Quarterback Kyle Fox under center. One man in motion. Handoff goes right to the first man through, and that's Logan Emery, and he gets a first down all the way near the across the 35-yard line, down to about the 37-yard line. So that's going to be a nice gain on the play. Another first down, and Emery now has 24 yards on 6 carries. Hash mark near side. There's the handoff right back to him. That goes Emery with the carry across the 30 down to about the 27, 28-yard line. We're going to call it the 28. So that'll be another 5-yard run by Emery. He's been the workhorse so far, the workman for the Rangers. They have second down. Let's call it a long 5. Probably closer to 6. 2 minutes to go here until halftime. There's the snap. Goes to the second man through. That's Sam Thatcher. Thatcher gets a little bit of running room on the right-hand side across the 20 down to the 15. Another first down for the Kemmerer Rangers. And that'll be a nice 13-yard pickup. Thatcher. So it's first down, 10 yards to go. Football is at the 17-yard line. Minute 45 until halftime. Moorcroft would like to dig in here. Kyle Fox keeps the ball, rolls around the near side. He's at the 5, into the end zone. And that was Cole Rogers, the handoff to Rogers. So he gets a nice 15-yard carry on that. And it's a TD. Longest drive of the game by Kemmerer. 10 yards, or 10 plays. And now they're going to try the extra point kick. They missed the last one. And this is Bridger Anderson. The snap, the kick, it is up, and it is good. So the score now goes 20-0 in favor of the Kemmerer Rangers. And we'll be back in 1 minute. Back in Shoshoni, the Kemmerer Rangers now lead the Moorcroft Wolves 20-0, and the Kemmerer will be kicking off to the Wolves. Minute 37 to go until halftime. I know the Wolves would love to get something going here to get a score on the board before halftime. Anderson will tee it up at the 40. And we got 3 players deep. Kyle Summers is one. And Latham Dewey is another. And we have Brady Garut is the third. He's the deepest one. Here comes Anderson's kick. And it's an end-over-ender. Looks like it's going to almost bounce out of bounds. Stopped and picked up there. And we have a little bit of a run back across the 25 to the 26-yard line. And carrying the football that time. Well, I need him to turn this way so I can see his number, but it was almost a disaster. Almost went out of bounds, but it's a 5-yard run back. So Moorcroft gets the football at the 25-yard line, just across the 25. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolves. They come out of the huddle. Quarterback is back, the original starter. Handoff goes to the second man through. There's a little bit of a running room. Nice yardage that time, and it was Truck Lowry, the carry, and he gets 5-6 yards up to the 31-yard line. So Lowry gets the carry. Six yards, and it'll be second down. Well, let's say they're going to give him 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Mendy in the gun. Takes the snap, looks to throw. It's caught, but there won't be any yardage gain. Kemmerer was right there for the stop, so they're going to give him a yard. So it'll be 1 yard on the pass play. So it'll be 3rd down now, 4 to go. Moorcroft comes out of the huddle. Amende, the quarterback, he's in the gun. One man to his left. 2 receivers out, split on each side. Handoff is faked. Here comes Amende around the corner. Breaks one tackle, and he gets over the 35 to the 36-yard line. But it's not going to be enough for the first down. So Amende picks up on the play 4 yards. And it's going to be 4th down and a yard. And we have a timeout on the field by Moorcroft. And the coach, Cameron Braden, calls timeout. And we'll be back in Shoshone in 1 minute. Back again in Shoshone. Ernie over with you on the call this afternoon from the halfway point between Moorcroft and Kemmerer. And it's now a first down. Back to pass. Amende caught on the far side by DeHaven, but he doesn't get much yardage. Back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's all. Oh, did they call that an interception? Halftime. Oh, halftime. The clock ran out. How about that, folks? So it is halftime, and our halftime score, the Kemmerer Rangers have 20. The Moorcroft Wolves have 0. And we're going to take a 60-second timeout here and then be back with some halftime stats. Okay, back again in Shoshone. Ernie over with you on the call here this afternoon of the Kemmerer Rangers and the Moorcroft Wolves. Halftime score is Kemmerer 20 and the Moorcroft Wolves 0. Let's look at the statistics here for the Moorcroft Wolves at halftime. Amende, the quarterback, is carried 4 times, total of 8 yards. DeHaven carried twice for 7. Lowry is carried once for 6, and Terry carried once for 1 yard. So that's 15, 16, 22 yards rushing for the Moorcroft Wolves here in the first half of play. They had 1 yard passing. It was 1 out of 5 in the passing game. For the Kemmerer Rangers, Emery ended up with 7 carries, 29 yards. Rogers had 4 carries, 41 yards. Parks had 4 carries for 21 yards. Austin R. had 2 carries for 6 yards, and Thatcher had 1 carry for 13 yards. And the quarterback for the Kyle Fox for the Kemmerer Rangers had 2 passes completed for 35 yards. And that's where we stand here at halftime. Our score is the Kemmerer Rangers have 20 points, and Moorcroft has yet to score. So we're going to take a break here at halftime, and we'll be back after a 4-minute timeout. Well, Coach, what do you think?
Good start.
Yeah?
Good start.
Nice start.
Yeah. Hopefully have a good halftime here and come back firing like we are now. So
Yep.
still got some things to clean up.
Well, the defense has been pretty darn tight.
Yeah, they've been playing tough.
Yep.
And
Of course, they have a huge size advantage. That always helps. Moorcroft hasn't been able to run the ball at all. They've gotten a few yards on end sweeps, but that's about it. You want to?
Yeah, Cody was saying the athletic director said that when they built this and everyone was sitting in here for track, you couldn't see the starting line and the finish line because of these, I suppose, these little jets.
Oh, yeah.
So they had to build
They
it.
build it out. Pretty good deal. It didn't cost the school district anything because the school district traded their old site, which is there's a big RV park there now.
Oh, okay.
That was the old Shoshoni school site.
Okay.
And they traded that to the construction company, and the construction company built this. And then the construction company put in an RV park.
Okay.
So that's how that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a nice. It's a good little. It's a great spot for a school because you can have all your fields and.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good little spot.
Nice. The first 2 years they didn't have a press box here, and
He said it was just a platform.
It was just a platform. And
and he said the wind, you could feel the wind.
Oh, that's when the weather was. We had the worst weather, and I was doing the games here, and I had to have a great big golf umbrella.
Yeah.
To shield me and the
and then
equipment.
It probably
and it was just like.
Yeah. I hope I can stay up on this. No, the problem with Kemmerer is we were built, along the river in the valley there, and we have no flat land.
Yeah.
So there's only so many spots where you can kind of build. And have you been there since the football field went in?
No, the last one I saw is the one that's on the headline of Wild Preps for Kemmerer. It's the real deep off the.
Oh, the pit.
Yeah,
the
pit.
The pit.
That's the one that I know of. I haven't been to
it's
another
beautiful.
one.
And it's got turf, and we've got lights.
Oh, how nice.
It's beautiful.
No, we haven't done a game over in Kemmerer, so. Done basketball over there.
Yep.
Guys have a nice band, too. They do a nice job.
When we first moved to Kemmerer, this isn't anything against the guy that was there before, but there just weren't a lot of kids that weren't participating in other stuff that could play in the band. And I remember being down in the pit, and we were playing a football game down there, and the Star Spangled Banner was going, and they stopped in the middle of the song because they all got lost, and it was like, oh no! But they've the band teacher has gotten all the middle school kids to come up and play, so they've got a pretty good little band.
Yeah, that's always I've been impressed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought they played well.
Yeah, the school at Wind River, I used to do their games, and for the state tournament, when they won state the first time, they had a trumpeter who could play the school song. So they had one guy on a trumpet
Cool.
playing the school song. That was
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, when you can get those trumpets, take it.
Well, it's halftime here in Shoshone, Wyoming, halfway part, kind of sort of halfway between Kemmerer and Moorcroft. Kemmerer had to go an extra little bit to get here, but I think it was, 4 hours in the bus for Moorcroft and 3.5 hours in the bus for Kemmerer, according to the kids I talked to before the game. And I tell you, the size difference of the Kemmerer Rangers has really made the difference here. They're much larger than Moorcroft, and they've been able to control the line of scrimmage for the most part. So that's how the Rangers have gone out to this early lead, 20 to nothing. Looking at the scoring summary, the Rangers scored first. There was a punt, and the bad snap went way over the punter's head, and it was recovered at the 10-yard line. It took him 2 plays to punch it in, and it was Emery running it in for the score. Anderson had the PAT, and it was 7-0 for the Kemmerer Rangers. The next play came at the 1:14 mark of the first period. It was a 3-play drive starting from the Moorcroft 25 after another 3 and out. Didn't go anywhere. And it was Parks that brought it in this time from 5 yards out. The point after by Anderson was missed. It was wide left. And that made the score 13-0. And that's how it was at the end of the first period of play. In the second period, just before halftime, it was a 10-play, 70-yard drive by the Kemmerer Rangers. They got 3 first downs in that drive, and Rogers took in the touchdown and the PAT added by Anderson, and that's where we are right now. The Kemmerer Rangers 20 and the Moorcroft Wolves have 0. Kemmerer went into the building for their halftime, and Moorcroft went over underneath the north goal here at Wrangler Field in Shoshone. And I have to say, it is just a lovely afternoon here in Shoshone. Temperature is in the 70s, and there's bright sunshine. Just a few clouds over to the northeast. Otherwise, it's a beautiful, clear blue sky. The field, of course, is in great condition. This is the first game on the field this year. The Shoshone varsity football team is on their practice field, which is immediately south of the main field here, and they're busy practicing in their gold and blue uniforms over there, so they don't have to practice on this field, which keeps it in a pretty good position. Well, the Wolves have completed their halftime discussion with Coach Braden, and they are now doing their stretches out on the field, waiting for Kemmerer to come back. We've got about 3 minutes left here before the start of the second quarter. So let's take a 2-minute timeout, and we'll be right back. It's a pretty weak horn. Back again at Shoshone. Ernie Over calling the action for you this afternoon. Back up into northeast Wyoming. Also want to give a tip of my hat to Smoky Mark, Mr. Stenson, who, of course, is well known up in northeast Wyoming for his broadcasting. I've known Smoky Mark for, I don't know, a couple of decades, I guess. Colleagues on the radio. We usually meet at the state basketball tournament in Casper and occasionally at other venues throughout the state of Wyoming. And, of course, as you know, he's pretty much retired. But had a nice chat with Smoky Mark here earlier this week. Couple of them, as a matter of fact, is getting ready for this Moorcroft game. And I thank him for getting our rosters ready to go. And he got a hold of the school, and they sent the rosters right over. So we deeply appreciate that from Smoky Mark. Thank you very much. And let's see if we can get the Wolves to get a little more offense here in the second half. They have taken the ball total of 6 times, and their furthest gain down the field was into Kemmerer territory. They made it to the 47-yard line. That's been their deepest penetration of the game so far. They've started at their own 36 twice, at their 31 once, at the 30 once, at the 44 once, and then down at the 25. So they've been across midfield once, and would like to see them go across that magic line a couple more times and see if they can get some scores on the scoreboard here at Shoshone. Beautiful afternoon for football here in Shoshone. The field's in excellent condition. We want to tip our hat to Max Mills, the activities director here at Shoshone High School, for getting everything ready for our broadcast this afternoon. They've been very, very accommodating. And, of course, the good news is this field runs north and south, which means the press box is on the west side, which means we have shade, which is really nice, because I noticed we had quite a few Kemmerer fans sitting over in the bleachers on the far side right in the sun, and most of them have moved over here to the shady side of the football stadium around Wrangler Field here in Shoshone. And we're getting ready to go now with our second half kickoff, and Moorcroft will be kicking to the Kemmerer Rangers. Kemmerer did win the toss, and they deferred, and so Moorcroft received the ball to start the game, and now they will kick off to Kemmerer to start this second half of play. So it's been a lovely afternoon, first game of the season. I'm sure coaches are making a lot of notes on who's doing what and who's doing really well, and we'll see what the lineups might be after this. 20-0 is our score, with the Kemmerer Rangers leading the Moorcroft Wolves here at halftime. The Wolves are coming out, and they will have Dima Haskell will be the kicker, and going deep back for the the Kemmerer Rangers. Let's see, we have Austin R. And back there is number one and number 2 are back there. So it's Bryson McGill and Austin R. back for the Kemmerer Rangers. And Dima Haskell teeing it up for the Wolves. Game's gone reasonably fast. It started at 4 o'clock in the first half, and halftime went an hour and 13 minutes. So here's the approach to the ball, end-over-ender kick, and it comes down to Austin R. And Austin R. finds a little bit of a seam. He breaks one tackle. He breaks another. He's got one man to beat. He's at the 30. He's down at the 20, and he's finally pulled down from behind. So it'll be another great field position. And coming in and making that stop was the kicker, Dima Haskell. For the Wolves, he came down and made that stop. It's right at the 20-yard line. So that is where the Kemmerer Rangers will start. Again, in excellent field position at the Moorcroft 20. They set up on the hash mark, far side of the field. One receiver out wide to the right side is Bryson McGill. Quarterback is Kyle Fox. He runs to his right. There's the handoff. Oh, a nice tackle. And they capture, was that 24, Sam Thatcher? On the carry, I believe it was. And there's going to be, let's see, did he make it back to the line of scrimmage? We're waiting for the officials to put the ball down. And I believe that he did. There's a big discussion going on the far side. I don't see a flag. Did you guys see a flag down there? Oh, there is one. Okay, so let's see what the call is going to be. Here comes the umpire. I didn't see the flag. Personal foul, face mask against the Moorcroft Wolves. So that's going to move the ball inside the 10-yard line. A big penalty, half the distance to the goal, and it'll be a first down on the penalty. So the Rangers have it, first and goal. Here's the handoff, goes to the second man through. He's got a little bit of running room on the left-hand side. Breaks his tackle into the end zone. Touchdown, Kemmerer. And running the ball in was the quarterback, Kyle Fox. So Fox runs it in from 10 yards out for the TD. And now Anderson will come in for the point after, and it goes 26-0. Nice run by Fox as he just kind of skirted everyone on the outside. Oh, it was Cole Rogers? Oh, I'm sorry, 13, not 12. Okay, 13. Rogers, his second quarterback, or his second touchdown. The kick is rushed very well by Moorcroft, and they didn't get his boot into it, so it's no good. So we'll give that touchdown to the man who it belongs to, is Rogers. That's his second TD, and he now has 5 carries, unofficially 51 yards. So Rogers gets that touchdown, and we'll be back with the Kemmerer kickoff right after this. There's the kick by Bridger Anderson, and it comes down. And, touching his knee was Riley DeHaven. He had some open run, but he kind of slipped on the sod out there and touched his foot down at the 21-yard line. So that is where the Moorcroft Wolves will have the ball now. They're at their own 21-yard line. Too bad he slipped on the sod that time. He would have had a nice run. So Moorcroft has it, 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line. Ball's right across the 20, but in statistics, we always take the next yard line in. So even though it's closer to the 20, it's officially for stats, it's at the 21. Okay, here's the snap, the quarterback. Handoff straight up the middle. Nice little run of 2 or 3 yards. And coming up with that run was Braden Terry. So that's Terry's second run in the game. He got 2 yards this time. He has 3 yards on 2 carries in the game. Ball is up to the 23-yard line. Nice 2-yard gain. So with 10:53 to go in the third period, 26-0 is the score. The Kemmerer Rangers with the advantage here. 2 receivers come out, split wide to each side. 1 man in the backfield, 1 man in the slot. Now the man is in motion, and the handoff goes to the second man through. He's got a little bit of running room up across the 25 near the 28-yard line. And that was Braden Terry on the carry. So Terry's carry is going to be right up to the 27-yard line. Looks like it'll be a gain of about 4 yards on the play. That's his third carry of the game. He has 7 yards. 2 positive runs here for Moorcroft. Looking for a third to get that first down. 3rd and 4. Hayden Amende comes out, split out wide to the right side. 1 man in motion now. Actually, we have 2 number 10s out there. Oh, no, that's an 18. I'm sorry. I thought that was a 10. Amende got smothered as he tried to get the snap. That was a tremendous surge by the Kemmerer front 4. And they're going to say it's a loss back to the 25-yard line, loss of 2 on the play by the quarterback. He now has 5 carries for 6 yards. Amende. And it's 4th down. And Haskell into punt. Kemmerer has 2 players back at the 40-yard line. There's the kick, high end over ender, comes down at the 45-yard line, and we've got a little bit of running room on the near side. Carrying it is McGill. McGill across the 40, 35, down to the 30, down near the 25-yard line. And that was Bryson McGill with the carry, and it's going to be right on the 25-yard line. So Kemmerer has had great field position this entire game. They've started at the Moorcroft 10, the Moorcroft 40, the Moorcroft 25, the Moorcroft 48, the Moorcroft 30, and now the Moorcroft 25-yard line. So they've had great field position. They've played on the Moorcroft half of the field almost the entire game. So they come up now, 1st and 10, and it's at the 25-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Fox, the quarterback. And there's the pitch over to the near side. Rogers has it, and he comes down close to a 1st down. They're going to knock him out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. So that's very, very close to the 1st down, and they're giving him the 1st down. So that's going to be a 10-yard run by Rogers. He now has 6 carries for 67 yards in the game. And it's down at the 15-yard line, 1st down and 10. Kyle Fox, the quarterback. He's a junior, playing very well here in this intersectional game. Has 1 man in motion. Handoff goes to the second man through. That's Logan Emery, and Emery gets down another nice 5-yard gain. Down close to the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 9. So that'll be a 6-yard gain by Emery. He now has 8 carries, 35 yards. And it's 2nd down, about 4 to go. They send 1 man off wide to the near side. Man in the slot on the right side, man in motion. Handoff goes to Emery straight up the middle. He's got the first down, I believe. They're going to call time here as Emery took the ball, and it is a first down. So it'll be first and goal, and it went down to the 4-yard line. So they're at the 5-yard gain by Emery. And it's first and goal now. Ball at the 4-yard line. Fox under center. Man in motion. Fox rolls out to his right, throws in the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown to Emery. Emery snags it. It was a low throw, but he pulled it off of his ankles, and it's a touchdown, and that goes for 4 yards to Emery, and it's a TD. So that's our first passing touchdown this afternoon. Fox to Emery. Now here comes the PAT with Anderson. Bridger Anderson's got the ball down at the 10-yard line. There's the snap. The kick is blocked. Nice block that time by Moorcroft, and coming in, and that was number 20, Braden Terry, who blocked that kick. It was kind of late starting, so the PAT was blocked, and the score now goes 32-0. 32 for Kemmerer, 0 for Moorcroft, and there's 7:12 to go here in the third period of play. And we'll be right back in Shoshone right after this timeout. I wish I hadn't left the water in the truck. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's great. I bought water, and we just left it in the truck when we came in. And yeah. Of course, Toady Pass has been closed with the fire. It's the third day in a row it's been closed. That forest fire came right up to the highway, and it's just been spotting over the highway. Well, it's between Moran and Lava Creek Lodge. It's up on top of Togety. Okay, here we go. There's the kickoff by Anderson. It's an end-over-ender, and it is dropped by Moorcroft, picked up, and smothered right away at the 30-yard line. So no return on that. The first player that got after it dropped it, and it was able to be covered by Moorcroft. So the Wolves get the ball again, and not bad field position. They're going to be right at the 29-yard line in their own territory. And so that's where they'll start, 1st and 10. I'm sorry, that's the 19, isn't it? Not the 29, it's the 19. Shoshone has the numbers painted on the grass field here, but they only have the outline of the numbers. And I mistook the 2 for a 3 over there, and it's at the 19. Got it straight away now. Okay, here we go. The second number 10 for Moorcroft is split out wide. The other number 10 is the quarterback, Hayden Amendi. There's the snap. Handoff goes to the first man through, and that's very little yardage that time. I think it was Braden Terry. And he goes across the 20-yard line, so it'll be up to the 21. It'll be a 2-yard pickup for Terry. His fourth carry now has 9 yards. And the football's at the 21-yard line. Second down, a long 8 to go. Mendy comes back into the huddle from the sideline, having a huddle with Coach Cameron Braden. And they break the huddle now. Second down, 8 to go. Third quarter, 6:20 to go. In the third quarter, Moorcroft trails 32-0. Amendi in the shotgun. There's the snap. Reverse. Caught behind the line. Nothing doing. Big sack on the play. Derek Hagler comes in for the tackle. And the loss is going to be all the way back to the, let's see, where is that? The 16-yard line? 15-yard line. So the loss is going to be all the way back to the 15. It'll be a 6-yard loss on the play. So it's going to be third down on about 13 to 14 yards, 13 to 14 yards they need for the first down. The size of the Kemmerer front defensive line, they're taller and larger than the Moorcroft offensive line. Moorcroft has had trouble running the ball all afternoon. That big front four by Kemmerer. There's the snap. Here's a throw. It's intercepted, and it'll be a touchdown for Kemmerer. Catching the ball, a pick six, Derek Hagler. Hagler gets the pick six, and Kemmerer has scored again. And that's going to go down for about 15 yards, I believe, on the pick six. And he just anticipated that pass and stepped right in front of it, and there was no one there, and he just waltzed into the end zone. Well, maybe he hip-hopped into the end zone. I'm not sure if these players know what the waltz is yet. Okay, so do we have a touchdown? Oh, they say he must have stepped out of bounds, huh? So we don't have a touchdown. Or they're going for two. I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for two. Because there was no doubt about the score. There's the handoff, goes straight up the middle to Noah Parks, and he did not make it. So the two-point conversion fails. So the score will remain now 38-0 as the two-point conversion failed. Kind of confused me there for a second. The officials were making some different calls. Well, that's it there. So we're going to take another break here after that score, and we'll be right back. Yes. Yes. Yep, we will. Reason I mentioned Togety was closed, there's been so much truck traffic here on 20 because they're going up to Cody and over, I think. Yeah, because they can't go over Togety. Oh, here too. One of the first days we haven't had. Anderson's kick goes to the 25-yard line, and it is picked up there by Brady Garroot, I believe, was the player who caught that. Or Lathan Dewey, I'm not sure, it was 25 or 35. And the return is to the 25-yard line. So that's where Moorcroft will start at their own 25-yard line. Had a pick six on a third down play last time Moorcroft had the ball. So they have it now first and 10, trailing 38-0, 4:47 to go in the third period. This game is being played at Shoshoni. Nice facility here in central Fremont County. Mendy gets the ball. Here's a handoff, goes to the right-hand side. Braden Terry carries it. He gets a few yards. Looks like about 3 yards up on the near side to about the 28-yard line, maybe. They're going to mark it at the 29. Okay. So that will be a carry of 4 yards on the play by Mendy. And he now has 2 yards positive yardage in the game on 7 carries. Moorcroft breaks the huddle. 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Twin receivers off to the left side, one on the right side. There's the snap. Handoff goes to the first man through, and that's Braden Terry, and he's pushed back immediately, but they're going to give him forward progress to the 30. So it'll be a 1-yard gain by Terry. He now has 10 yards on 5 carries. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Wolves. 3.5 minutes to go here. We were just talking about the heavy truck traffic we've seen on US 20, which is really unusual. The highway parallels the football field here by about 100 yards. Togety Pass remains closed due to the Fish Creek fire. Fire is burned right up to the edge of the road, and it's spotting over the highway up by Brooks Lake. So that highway's been closed now for 2.5 days. There's a bad snap. It's pulled out of the air by Terry, and Terry is smothered for a loss of about 3 yards. That was a lucky break that Terry was right there to grab the ball that squirted out of the hands of the quarterback. But it's going to be 4th down, and the loss is back to the 27-yard line. So it'll be another kick here by the Wolves. Dimma Haskell is the punter. And we have 2 players going back. We have Austin R. and Bryson McGill back for the Rangers at their own 40-yard line. Here's the snap. It bounces on the ground, gets through the legs of the kicker. He scrambles over to the right-hand side, trying to pick up some yardage. He makes it back to the 20-yard line. But again, another problem with the snap, and great field position now for Kemmerer at the Moorcroft 20-yard line. Instead of throwing it over his head this time, the center dribbled it on the ground, and it went right through Haskell's legs and went back to about the 5-yard line before he was able to pick it up and bring it back to the 20. So 1st and 10 for Kemmerer. They've had all the breaks in the game today. Great field possession for the Rangers every time. They've started in Moorcroft territory the entire ball game. Okay, here's the quarterback, Fox. And this time he's in the gun. First time we've seen him in the gun. There's the pass, goes over on the near side to the second man, Austin R., as we're calling him. And that's a pickup of about 3 yards on the play to the 23. It'll be a 3-yard gain. Here we go. 2nd down. Long 7 yards to go. Fox again in the gun. Handoff straight up the middle. It goes this time to Emery. And Emery pulls it across the 25, or across the 15. See, 30, 20, yeah, across the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. So Emery now has 44 yards and officially on 10 carries, averaging 4 yards a carry. Here we go. There's the handoff straight up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown. And that is Noah Parks. Parks gets his 2nd touchdown of the game. He scored earlier he scored the 2nd touchdown. Oh, he's short? They marked him short. Well, I beg your pardon. So it's going to be 1st and goal from inside the 1. I thought he rolled into the end zone. Well, he did, but they say he was down when he first hit the ground. Okay. So here we go. First and goal. 41 seconds to go here, third period. Quarterback Fox in the gun. Snap, handoff, straight ahead. And no, they say he didn't make it. And that was the big guy, Logan Emery. He didn't make it. So no gain on the play. And it'll be second and goal with 12 seconds to go. And they're not going to run a play. They're going to go back and let the quarter end, and then we'll come back for our final period of play here in Shoshone. Right now it's Kemmerer 38, Moorcroft 0. Back after this 60-second timeout. Yes. 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 Yes, we will. Well, back again at Shoshone, and we've got a second and goal for Kemmerer. They're just outside the goal line. And Moorcroft sending the defensive players in. The offensive set from Kemmerer is already there. So it is second and goal from just outside the goal line. Hash mark on the far side of the field. And, of course, they've changed direction, so Kemmerer is now driving into the sun. There's the high shadows are coming there from the southwest corner of the field. Here's Fox under center. Handoff straight up the middle. That's a touchdown. And that goes to Sam Thatcher. So Thatcher gets the carry, and it is a touchdown. And now we'll try the extra point. And with 11:56 to go in the game, it's 44-0. Getting awful close to a running clock here. One more point, I believe. Okay, so once we get to 45, and here's Anderson to come out. If he makes this, we'll have a running clock the rest of the game. There's the snap, the kick. It goes way off the side. Not good. So no running clock. Boy, that was like a volleyball dig that time. It went straight up in the air. Of course, there was a huge rush by Moorcroft. So good on the Moorcroft defenders. They have screwed up the extra point attempt now 3 times on the Kemmerer Rangers. So if you're the coach, Cameron Braden, that's a high point in this game, as your defense has been good on defending the kick. So now the Rangers will kick off to the Wolves. This, by the way, is a home game for Moorcroft. So they've taken care of all the officials. They have the game balls. They're on the home side of the field. And even though they're 4 hours away by school bus from Moorcroft, they are the home game here. They are the home team today. Kemmerer had to come over South Pass, and that was not a bad trip for them today. It was very clear there. So the Rangers, Anderson will now kick off to the Wolves. And deep to receive is Brady Garut. I apologize if that name is not correct. Moorcroft bus pulled in about 30 minutes before the game here today. They made it Just on time. Okay, here's the kickoff. High end over ender comes down to Garut at the 20-yard line. 30, up to the 35, up to the 40, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's got one man to beat. He's at the 30, the 20, he's down at the 10. Touchdown, Moorcroft. Well, that's just what the Wolves needed, and it was Brady Garut who took that back at the 20-yard line, ran it back 60 yards for the Moorcroft touchdown, and the Wolves are on the scoreboard. Nice 60-yard run back of the kick. So now they'll try the extra point here. So good for the Wolves. They're finally on the board. Nice 60-yard run on the kickoff return. He just cut up the middle of the field and then cut to the right, and he just was speedier than any of the Kemmerer chasers. And he got it all the way into the end zone. Another 5 yards and they would have caught him. But fortunately, he didn't need another 5 yards. Okay, we're going to go for 2 here. Wide receivers split out wide on each side. Back to pass, Allende, and it's knocked away, incomplete. So the PAT pass attempt fails. And now, with 11 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game, it is Kemmerer 38, Moorcroft 6. And we'll be back with resumption of the final period right after this. Yes, Jim. Yes. Okay, it'll be Dimma Haskell to kick off for the Wolves after that big kickoff return touchdown by Garot. And here's Haskell. Kicks it high, end over ender. And it comes down now to Austin. No, that's not Austin. Yeah, that's Austin R. Austin R. gets the ball, and he returns it all the way down to the 40-yard line. So nice return. And Kemmerer will have the ball only for the second time this game in their own territory to start a drive. And it's right at the 40. That was a nice 20-yard return. 11 and a half minutes to go in the game. The last 3 extra points were blocked or failed, and otherwise we'd be in a running clock right now. So Kemmerer has been able to score, but their extra point attempt has not been very productive this afternoon. Here's the handoff. Caught right in the backfield. Be a nice loss. Coming in there, Oliver Gorsuch was right in there, and the loss is going to be back to the 38-yard line. So it's a loss of 2 on the play. Leaving the game now is Sam Thatcher. Thatcher actually took the snap from center that time. Kyle Fox, quarterback, is going to go under center. Here's the handoff to the first man through. There's a big hole. Going is Logan Emery. Emery still going across the 50, 45, down to the 42-yard line. And it'll be a first down. So it goes, let's see, that's 12 and 10. That's a 22-yard run by Emery. He's run up a lot of yards so far today. Unofficially, 11 carries for 66 yards. That's a pretty good day for a running back. Hash mark on the far side, down at the 40-yard line in Moorcroft territory. Man in motion. Quarterback is caught behind the line and sacked back at the 46. Nice defensive pursuit that time. And it was Amende who was leading that defensive charge. So it's a loss all the way back to the 46-yard line. Loss of 6 yards on the play. So that will go against the quarterback, Fox. 6-yard loss. Line of scrimmage, now the 46-yard line. Fox in the gun. There's a handoff to the first man through, and nothing doing, no gain on the play. First man through was Noah Parks, and he was tackled right there. Braden Terry on the tackle from Moorcroft. So it'll be third down. Third down at about 15 or 16 to go. Clock moving at 9 minutes to go in the game. Fox comes up under center now. Handoff goes to Rogers. Rogers cuts around the left side, a little swing on the left there, and he gets close to the first down, but not enough. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the 29-yard line. So 14-yard run by Rogers. He now has 81 yards on the ground on 7 carries. Here's the play going around the near side, across the 40, down to the 30, down to the 30, 25, and it'll be a first down. Nice run that time again by Rogers. And it'll be first down carry to the 24-yard line. So first down and 10 for Kemmerer, 7:40 to go in the game. The play comes in from the sideline from Coach Bart Jenigan. Under center again goes Fox. Man in motion. Handoff is to the second man through, but he doesn't go anywhere. This is going to be a loss on the play. No gain or a loss. Good penetration by Moorcroft. And coming in there was Braden Terry. Terry also Lathan Dewey in on the tackle. So second down 11. It's right at the 25-yard line. Fox under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. There's a long pass downfield, caught at the 5-yard line. Nice catch on the play, and that is Hayden McGuire. Hayden McGuire with the catch. I'm sorry, who? Blake. Oh, 28, not 25. Blake Yarber. I beg your pardon. Congratulations, Blake Yarber. Down to the 5-yard, a 20-yard pass play that time. And Yarber got it. So it's first and goal at the 5. Fox. Hand up the middle. Couple of yards. Carrying it was 20-something, 27? Noah Parks. So it goes down to about the 2-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play by Parks. Man in motion, handoff straight up the middle to Parks, and it is in for the touchdown. So Parks gets the touchdown on the second carry. And now we'll have the running clock. 50-6. Extra point coming up for Kemmerer. One more point? Oh, that's right. They scored, yeah. One more point. So let's see if they can get the extra point here. They've lost 3 extra points in a row. Has Kemmerer. Okay, Bridger Anderson brings the tee out, puts it down at the 10-yard line, brushes away some grass. Holding on the play is Bryson McGill. And it's blocked again, so no running clock. So the last 4 extra point attempts have been successfully defended by Moorcroft, and the PAT fails. And its score remains 50-6. And we'll be back right after this. Yes. Yes. It's about the 8th time I've told you that. Yeah. So try to remember, yeah, we will go have dinner after this. Well, that was a 65-yard, 10-play drive by the Kemmerer Rangers, and it resulted in the touchdown by Parks. The PAT was blocked. So now Bridger Anderson kicking off for Kemmerer. Moorcroft had 12 players out there, and they get one off real fast. There's the high arching end-over-end kick. Comes down at the 25-yard line. Carrying the football is Trenton Gray, and he gets across the 35 to about the 36. And that's where Moorcroft will take over. 1st and 10 at the 36. Gray's first touch of the ball this afternoon. Just under 6 minutes left in the game here at Shoshoni. And now Kemmerer doing a lot of substituting. A lot of new numbers out there on defense for the Rangers. And Amendi at the quarterback in the gun. There's the snap. Handoff goes to the near side. Braden Terry. He's got some running room. He's got a first down across the 50, down to about the 46-yard line. Nice play. Second first down of the game. Goes across the 50, down to 48. So that's about a 16-yard gain on that play. So nice run that time by Terry. First down, 10 yards to go, 48-yard line inside Kemmerer territory. That was the longest run from scrimmage for the Moorcroft Wolves. Of course, they had the 60-yard kickoff return. That's where they got their points. This, the second longest on the ground, but the longest ground gainer they've had. In the gun, Amende hands it off over on the far side to DeHaven, and he gets a yard or two before he's smothered up there by Derek Hagler of the Rangers. Also down there for Kemmerer was Logan Emery. It's a gain of 1 yard, so they're going to move it down to the 47-yard line. Clock moving with 5 minutes to go here in this contest. 50-6. Kemmerer on top of Moorcroft. Interclass battle today. Amende in the gun. Takes the snap, takes 2 steps back, fires it down, and it's caught. First down. Running down the field to Haven across the 35 down to about the 33. 2 first downs in a row here for Moorcroft. Goes across, and they're going to mark the ball right at the 34-yard line. 13-yard pass play. And that was to DeHaven's. This is the deepest penetration Moorcroft has been in the game. Down at the 34-yard line of Kemmerer. Amende in the gun. Takes the snap, 3 steps back. Pass is tipped in the air and knocked incomplete. Nice tip on the play by Heston McMillan. Otherwise, that might have been a catch for some yardage. So it will be second down and 10. Pass is incomplete. Amende had 3 completions before that last pass was knocked down, so he was on kind of a roll there. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. At the 34, second and 10. Handoff. Goes straight up the middle. Gaining a little bit of yards there is Braden Terry. He goes across the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. So nice 6-yard gain that time by Terry. And it'll be third down and 4. We're counting down to 4 minutes to go now. Long bus rides for each of these teams today. Moorcroft had a 4-hour ride, and Kemmerer had a 3.5-hour ride in the big yellow buses. Under 4 minutes to go now. Moorcroft at the 28. There's the snap. Oh, and it's a fumble picked up by Moorcroft. And there's nothing doing on the yardage. That was a third down play. And carrying the football was DeHaven. And so the loss is going to be a yard. So it'll be 3rd and 5. Or 4th and 5. And, of course, Moorcroft will go for it. Trailing 50-6. 3 minutes to go in the game. Mendy back into the huddle with the call from Coach Cameron Braden, his first year. Up to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down play. It's the snap. 3-step drop. Long pass down is almost caught at the 5-yard line. Knocked away. Good defense that time by the Kemmerer Rangers. Stopped that play. So Kemmerer will take over on downs. And a good defensive play that time by Sam Thatcher. So Kemmerer takes over with 2.5 minutes to go. And they've got the ball at their own 30-yard line. 50-6 is our score. Kemmerer with the lead over Moorcroft. I think we have a new quarterback out there. Number 8, KJ Walker. Okay, so we have a timeout, 2.5 minutes to go. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. Yes. Back again in Shoshoni. 1st and 10, new quarterback. Here's the handoff to a new running back, and he is smothered right away. That's Marcus Rochelle. Marcus Rochelle with the carry. No gain on the play. Or maybe he gets a couple of yards. No, they're going to give him up to the 33, so it'll be a 3-yard gain. Clock moving with 2 minutes to go. Kemmerer has everyone bunched up close to the line. This is almost like a victory formation. And the quarterback is KJ Walker. There's the handoff. Nothing doing. Walker is smothered. It'll be a loss behind the line. They're going to mark him 2 yards back to the 29-yard line. Clock moving at 90 seconds to go in the game. 50-6. Kemmerer with the lead in this intersectional game today from Shoshoni. The Wolves and the Rangers. Rangers on top, 50-6. Up to the line of scrimmage now. KJ Walker at the quarterback. Whistle. And we have, well, the official came in and picked up the football and put it down. I think he moved it 2 inches. Okay, so we'll start it again. Here's the fake, and the handoff goes around to the left side. Marcus Rochelle has it. He's got the first down across the 40, 45, up near the 50-yard line. So Kemmerer will have the ball with the first down and 48 seconds to go. So Rochelle with the big carry. Goes up to the 45. Clock moving now with 30 seconds to go. Now it looks like the victory formation. And it is. There's the kneel down, and that'll be the game. And our final score, the Moorcroft Wolves 6 and the Kemmerer Rangers 50. And let's just do a quick recap of the game. It's the Moorcroft Wolves got on the scoreboard here with 11:14 to go with a 60-yard kickoff run back. But otherwise, it was all Kemmerer today. There was a Parks touchdown of 5 yards. There was a Rogers touchdown of 15 yards. There was another Rogers touchdown of 10 yards. There was an Emery, Fox to Emery touchdown pass that went 4 yards. Then there was a pick six by Hagler that went 15 yards. And then a Another touchdown. The run back by Moorcroft, and then the final touchdown by Parks with 11:14 to go, and that made the final. The Kemmerer Rangers had 50, and the Moorcroft Wolves had 6, and the teams are out there now looking at congratulating each other. Let's go over some of the Moorcroft stats now so you'll have an idea of how the game went for the Wolves. Monday, the quarterback had 7 carries for 2 yards. He had 2 carries for a loss. DeHaven had 3 carries for 8 yards. This is unofficial. Terry had 7 carries for 32 yards. Lowry, 1 carry for 6 yards. And then we had 1 carry, and I missed who the carrier was, but he went for 22 yards. So that was 10 and 42 and 48 and 70 yards offense, 70 yards on the ground, and they had a total of 17 through the air, so 84 yards unofficially total offense